A fire danger outlook here. Now this is the SPC. This is out of Oklahoma. They do fire prediction forecasting, pretty much is what that means. So there are no alerts locally, but what I want to show you, and it's not showing up on this map, but I do think it's important to mention here, for San Benito County and southeastern Monterey County, we are going to see an elevated fire danger yet again today into tomorrow. So this is looking at day 2, this is looking at tomorrow, and if it were working, you would see a nice yellow spot right in this area here. I'm mentioning it because we're still going to have those northerly winds, those northwesterly winds there. They're going to increase anywhere between that 25 to 40 mile per hour range. This could increase some downsloping warming, so there's a lot of warm air aloft still. That could kind of move down, and because of that, that's going to continue to dry out our already dry vegetation across the central coast, especially for these locations. So really what they're highlighting here is the Gablin range of San Benito County and Monterey County there. Also some of the peaks and mountains around San Benito County. Those are kind of the areas we're going to be watching. So again, elevated, no alerts though. With that said, even though we don't have any alerts locally, we do have a fire watch for parts of California, and this really does include northern San Joaquin Valley there and the Sacramento Valley, basically from Modesto up into Redding and the hills surrounding it as well. So just something to keep in mind, especially if you're traveling for the weekend, looking to get to maybe a location, just be extra fire aware. This will last until Sunday. It's just important to kind of be fire aware, not just here locally, but even across the state as well. Now, the reason we're seeing this is very much a setup we tend to see during the winter months. We have a very strong low pressure system digging down this trough, digging down into our area. Very tight lines here. Indications we're going to continue to see those gusty winds today. We're also going to continue to see those temperatures cooling down another 5 to 10 degrees for those inland spots. Around the coast, we'll maybe cool down another degree or 2, but that is about it. All that moisture going to stay to the north of us. So this is very dry air, dry and cool air moving into our area. This is going to be sticking around tomorrow, and in fact tomorrow the winds look a little bit stronger, and that is that day 2 outlook that I was just showing you. As we head into the latter part of the weekend into early next week, ridge of high pressure not building here just yet, but will be on the back side of this trough as it moves off to the east. So we're still going to be cool, but we're gradually going to start warming up as that moves off to the east. Ridge of high pressure does eventually move into our area by midweek, and we will eventually see that warming out there. We only have patchy low clouds mostly hanging out over the hills, and that's kind of what we'll see throughout the morning, clearing out to mostly sunny skies out there by this afternoon, even around the coast, and that is because of the winds. Very hard to stabilize those low clouds and keep them around, but also dry air. So low clouds will eventually start to make their way back into the area, but they are going to be patchy once again tomorrow morning, and we're only really going to see them around the hills. So most of us will actually be under those clear skies tomorrow morning. Let's go ahead and talk about those winds. Still going to be gusty for the Salinas Valley around the immediate coast, southern portion of the bay down along Big Sur here, but especially over our ridges. So those gusts anywhere between that 25 to 30 mile per hour range, but on those ridge tops, we could see gusts anywhere between that 40 to 50 mile per hour range. Hence again, the elevated fire danger out there. Hazardous seas for mariners have a gale warning now until 9 p.m. this evening. Still, this now includes the entire coast, excluding, the Monterey Bay. So we're going to have some strong winds out there. Again, this is a setup like a wintertime pattern. So I'm just going to put this out there. Hazardous marine conditions. If you're visiting, you're not used to this. We're going to have gusty winds even along the immediate coast there. We're going to have rough seas, those wind waves, those larger waves coming in because of this disturbance out over the water, kind of just to the north of us as well, really stirring up our ocean a bit. And this is also going to mean hazardous boating conditions as well. Just wanted to put that out there. Temperatures today, upper 60s to low 70s for most of Santa Cruz County, with low 60s for Davenport. Heading down the coast, we're going to be in those low 70s on the north side of the bay, upper 60s to low 70s for you today, low 60s on the east side of the bay, mid 60s for Salinas, low 70s for Hollister, with low to mid 70s in the Santa Clara Valley. Monterey Peninsula, you'll be in those low 60s for most spots this afternoon, and heading into the Salinas Valley, we're going to see those temperatures in those upper 60s to low 70s for the most part, with those interior valleys dropping into those 80s today, mid to upper 60s around the Big Sur coast and Carmel Valley.